Good morning, good morning. I did that thing again where I snoozed my alarm for like an hour straight. And I woke up, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's snowing. Oh, you really can't see that. Olive is awake. And it's funny, I woke up and all I wanted to do is sit down and edit the vlog from yesterday. So I'm gonna do that for a little bit. And I'm gonna take Olive out, hit the gym. My first call is at 10, 11? I hope it's 11. While I was coming to grab my soy milk for my tea, I thought I'd give you a quick overview of what's in my fridge. Kale salad that I made, my decaf coffee from yesterday because it was hurting my stomach, eggs, which I haven't tucked into yet, hummus, cottage cheese, and I made this little like chia pudding with lots of nuts and muesli. This is the like little nut butter chocolate thing I made, Greek yogurt. I like this soy beverage from Trader Joe's because it literally just has soybeans in it and it has a lot of protein. Oh, this is leftover from yesterday, a little bit more rice and cauliflower. And then I try to have a lot of fruit to snack on. Pineapple. This is some white fish that I meal prepped. And then I have blueberries, strawberries. This is the salad that I had yesterday. This is some shrimps that go on top of the salad. And this is more of that colorful cauliflower. And then I just have avocados, basil. Ooh, some carrots that I haven't snacked on yet. I should eat those today. And yeah, fridge tour. And I have salmon meal prepped in the freezer and more of that white fish. And then an abundance of cables, fruit. And then I also have chia seeds, quinoa, pumpkin seeds, which are really good in the salad. And then brought a bunch of teas too. Oh my God, I found this tea on sale, cocoa mint. It's like, it tastes like hot chocolate, but in a tea version. And then the spice rubs from Trader Joe's are so good too. And my supplements and a little bit of antihistamine because I don't want to get itchy from Olive. Look at this puppy watching the snowfall. I just finished my first vlog edit. It's by no means perfect, but I'm just gonna let it be what it is. I'm so excited. Okay, it's a little bit worse than I thought it would be. Olive's not happy. Oh my God, I need to put my hat on. Fun fact, chickens are like my favorite animal, besides you, of course. Hello! This is why I love Brooklyn. Look at the chickens! weather has turned into a full-blown blizzard, and I made that mistake of not putting my like long johns and my sweater back on underneath my outer layer because I was like dripping in sweat, and I was like, ah, I'll be fine, it's a short walk. I'm really regretting that right now. Like, fuck. Just wanted to show you guys that the snow is now going sideways. At least someone's completely unfazed. I'm feeling a little bit peckish, and I have an hour-long meeting now, so it's not quite lunchtime yet. I made this. It's a little bit of the rest of the chia pudding, and I added a full scoop of chocolate protein powder. Doesn't look very appetizing. Honestly, doesn't taste that good either, but it has so much protein in it, so I'm gonna eat a little bit of this, probably not the whole thing though. Another cup of tea. I've honestly had like a pretty chaotic morning. Like, I forgot that we had daylight savings, and one of my coaching clients is in Europe, so I was like, oh, I don't have time to like really get ready after coming home from the gym. Then I was sitting there waiting for her to come, then realized she was gonna come an hour later. And then instead of then getting ready, I was just sitting there doing more work. So now I have my coaching client now. So I'm like, again, kind of like yesterday, kind of half in between getting ready. But I'm gonna do my coaching client now, then get a little bit more ready for the day, then have another coaching client. It is still snowing, and today I really have to go pick up those clothes. So I also need to do laundry. We're gonna do the whole thing, but first, a little bit of tea. Here we are again doing this thing where, not gonna lie guys, I haven't even taken a shower yet. So gross. I just threw on a sweater and hopped straight on the call, which then ended up not happening. So I should have just gone and been like, okay, great. That means that I can now get ready for the day. Does anybody else like do this like completely out of order? Like on the days where I am like, walk the dog, go to the gym, take a shower, get ready, be ready, and then start my meetings, you know it's a good day. But on the plus side, I'm in a really good mood today. I feel productive. I feel excited about the YouTube channel. I feel excited about my group coaching program that I am launching. Right now I'm doing one-on-one photography coachings where I coach professional photographers one-on-one in their career. But the next thing I'm launching is gonna be the same kind of thing, but in a group setting. And it's one so that I can teach and help more people throughout the week, because I obviously don't have the capacity to do that many one-on-ones. But it's also just kind of like for them to have solidarity and learn off of each other. And I just came up with the curriculum for it. So there's like, what would have made sense for me if I were to go back a couple of years in my career and learn the most valuable things step by step in the order that, you know, of significance in my business, and like the business structures and all of the, all of the behind the scenes stuff that really did make a difference in my career and my visibility and my marketing and my outreach and all the stuff that all of the skills that I have acquired. Anyways, let's go do this coaching. So I just finished my coaching. I was just like doing it from over here. And Olive was keeping me company the whole time. I really do love my one-on-one coachings because I really feel like I get to accompany people in their journeys. And the one that I just had now, it's like almost every week now she comes back and she has these like
amazing news and all of this exciting stuff that's starting to happen that she's starting to actively pull in and attract for herself. And I'm seeing her like really change from like being disappointed and feeling limited in her capacity and yeah, upset with the people that have kind of put hurdles in her way, and seeing that empowerment come back with her understanding that she's forging her own path and that she is creating her own opportunities for herself and that she has that power within her business. It's just so rewarding to watch, because I recognize the artists in all of these coachees, and they're so freaking talented, and yet nobody is seeing their work. They're not getting hired. They're not getting the visibility that they desire. And I know what that's like. But I also know what it feels like to see that starting to shift for yourself and understanding that you did that with a little bit of help. It's so good.
I just took like a 30-minute shower, as you can probably see from the sauna effect in here. Do you ever get that when you're like, you don't really realize that you're cold, like down to the bone, until you step into a hot shower and you're just like, oh. Yeah, that was me right now. It's like halfway through the day, but I still decided to do my hair and put on some skincare and stuff like that, just because I need it. Like, I don't need it always, but today I need it in order to feel fully myself, to feel like I got my stuff together. In this book that I'm reading, there's this poem which I love so freaking much. And one of the lines is, "You are so cute just now." And it's supposed to be directed at yourself. And I try to catch myself in these little moments throughout the day where I say to myself, "You're so cute just now," which might make some of you cringe, but when I compare the critical things I say to myself in my mind to the nice things I say to my mind, myself in my mind, telling myself "you look so cute just now" every once in a while can only do me good. So if it takes me doing my hair in order for me to be like, "You're cute," then that's well worth it to me. And I recognize that like my headspace that I live in affects everything in my reality. It affects how I show up in my business. It affects how active I am throughout the day, because negative self-talk is so exhausting, so tiring. Like, have you ever noticed that so many people are just, they wake up and they're already tired? That's not because they just need more sleep. It's because their mind is draining them. And I can only speak from first-hand experience that that's how I feel when I'm not in a good headspace. So get a little glimpse of yourself and tell yourself, "You're so cute just now." I need to bleach my brows today because I have that modeling gig tomorrow, and it's a beauty shoot, so it's like cosmetics. and I like to make sure that all the hairs on my face are well groomed. Or sometimes what models do is they will shave the peach fuzz off of their face, especially if it's like foundation and stuff that you're modeling for, because then instead of laying on all of the fine little hair, it'll actually lay on your skin, and in the photos, if it's like close-ups, it'll read more as like actual skin texture. And no, it doesn't make you grow a beard. You just have to make sure to exfoliate a little bit after you do it so that your skin doesn't get irritated or anything, but mine never does. I also don't have that much hair on my face, but I do like to make sure that I give the makeup artist the best canvas I can to work with. I'm actually gonna put on a little bit of makeup, even though I'm just gonna be working and running errands for the rest of the day. But I want to. Why the hell not? This is like a tinted SPF. It's literally like putting on moisturizer, which I love. So I tend to rather have dry skin, and then it just kind of comes a little flaky almost sometimes throughout the day. I don't like that. So it's nice. Ooh. BB tinted moisturizer. Let's try a little bit of this too. Ooh, that might be a little dark for me right now. Not that tan currently. In fact, almost translucently pale. Oh, that's a nice little hint of color. You would think that this bathroom has better light, but on camera it looks kind of weird. Okay, I've been trying to eat like extremely low amounts of sugar, especially like refined sugar, because it makes me break out like immediately, and I do feel the most confident when my skin is nice as I'm putting on makeup, but really don't wear makeup every day. But even when I do decide to wear makeup, like if my skin is nice, it just feels so much better, you know, to put on makeup on nice skin. I have a beauty blender, but I don't know where it is. Okay, a little bit of blush. If I could only choose 2 makeup products, I would do eyebrow gel and blush. And moisturizer, but moisturizer is not a makeup item. Like, just brushing up your eyebrows and putting a little bit of color on your lips and your cheeks. You look well groomed and you look alive. And that's literally all it takes most days. Everything else I do is literally just extra. Also because I love the process of doing my makeup, like spending time looking at myself in the mirror, taking care of myself. It's a nice ritual. I'm feeling a little bronzed today. Probably because it's literally snowing outside. I'd much rather be in the sun right now. I love how I can sort of enhance my gender expression with makeup. Like, I love contouring my jaw and doing it like just straight down my nose. Sometimes I go like way beyond this, where like, you know, if you do a little bit more under the eyes and kind of a straight outward contour. Makes you look a little bit more masculine, which I love. Like, makeup can be so affirming, you know? Always blot off the excess. If you don't, I want people to be able to be like close to my face and not have their eye get caught on like visible makeup texture. It's been snowing all day, but it's not sticking to the ground. There's something really calming about every time you look outside, just seeing the snowflakes falling. Except for in my case, when you have to go and get out there. Earring? No earring? Earring? No earring? No earring again. It's 3 p.m. and I'm finally having some lunch. These are like little vegetarian, I don't know what, from Trader Joe's eggs, because I'm trying to eat protein with sriracha and carrots. I know it's a random mix, but this is genuinely what I wanted. So I really need to go outside to pick up these clothes, but this has been going on all day long. Oof. I just checked the weather and it's not gonna get that much better anytime soon, so I might just have to bite the bullet and just get it over with. I just got an email from my agent that for tomorrow's job I'm supposed to have clean, sorry, this looks so weird. I'm supposed to have clean nails, so I'm just taking off my nail polish. Look how freaking genius this thing is, okay? So nail polish here, right? In, twist, gone. What? This stuff must be so strong. It's probably like really drying out your cuticles though. Wow. You know, usually when you like put on a cotton pad and it's like, you gotta really scrub it, because I have multiple layers of nail polish on. What the hell? So the clothes that I need to pick up, so tomorrow I have the modeling gig, so kind of want like a nice model of duty look, but I haven't checked the weather yet for tomorrow. Then on Thursday morning, I'm going on the Drew Barrymore show, like just in the audience, but she has like very specific requirements for what her audience wears. And then right after that, I have a gallery walkthrough with the residency, like the Vogue residency program that I used to be part of. We're gonna go and see a show together, so I kind of want to wear something artsy. And then I also need some clothes to film some content for the group coaching thing that I'm doing. I want to film a little trailer, and that's going to live on my website, so I would prefer to wear something that I feel cute in. Oh, well, at least taking off my nail polish took me like 10 seconds straight. There goes Olive. Olive! The tip of my nails is still a tiny little bit stained from this nail polish I put on a little while ago. Like, can you guys see that? Like, this has grown out for weeks. I was stupid enough not to put a base coat on. Learned my lesson now, but I hope they won't mind this tomorrow. I guess I can paint over it if they do. So I'm still waiting on my dryer to be done because I have my long johns in the dryer, and that's my excuse as to why I can't go outside yet, because I'll be way too cold. So I'm gonna sit here, and what I really want to do is watch YouTube videos, because I just saw that some of my favorite YouTubers all uploaded vlogs at the same time. I really do have a problem. But instead of doing that, I'm gonna do some of my outreach that I preferably do every week. And my business coach always says, the steps required to achieve my goals and to run my business are non-negotiables. And I tell myself that all the time. These things are non-negotiables, so I'm doing them. I am so tired. It's 4:30 and I am exhausted. It's probably just that because of the time of the day, because it's been gray for 2 days straight and still snowing. But also I went hard at the gym today, so I'm like, I could really use a nap right now. But I know that I have to go pick up these clothes because I'm gonna be out of the house all day tomorrow. And I need them first thing Thursday morning. So I'm gonna rally. And getting out there in the cold is definitely gonna wake me up. I've been debating having coffee. I don't have like real coffee every single day. I typically go for decaf. And even that hurts my stomach sometimes. Like it actually gives me stomach cramps. But real caffeine will make me really anxious sometimes and give me a stomachache. And it's too late now in the day to drink coffee. If I had coffee now, I would be laying in bed with my heart racing in a couple of hours. So yeah, I really want to film my day tomorrow. It's typically really, really tricky to film on set. Like, people do not like seeing you with your phone out. You get away with it as a model a little bit more and as a photographer. But I used to be an assistant, and if anybody sees the assistant like taking a picture of anything or filming anything, hell no. And this is a celebrity brand, so might be a little tricky. I wish I could just like blatantly be like, this is what's going on, let me show you everything, let me introduce you to everybody. Because photo sets are fascinating. Like, it's these grown adults that are all creatives, and we're all coming together to create something really fun. But also it's oftentimes a very high pressure environment, and like time is money and hierarchy and who needs to listen to who and who has power and who's telling who what to do. I'm very glad that I have held so many job positions on photo sets before starting as a model, because I can only imagine if you enter into that world not knowing anything about the photo industry, that is so intimidating. But I've been a lighting tech, I've been a digitech, I've been a PA, I've been the photographer, and now the model. So whenever I am on set as a model now, I'm like, I've done your job, I've done your job, I've done your job, which is weird sometimes. Like the first time I was on a huge commercial photo set, I knew what my day rate was, and I knew and I was working for like 4 hours, and I knew approximately what the assistants that were there for probably like 12 hours, what they were getting paid, because I've been there. Yeah, it's weird. And then as a model, you just kind of sit around a lot and wait and get catered to, and everybody pays attention to you, and the director wants to like chit chat with you, and you're like, usually I'm in the back of an equipment van with a team of 5 guys lugging stuff around, eating food tucked away somewhere in a corner. You wouldn't even realize that I've been on your set countless times. You never saw me. I made it out the door. I'm very proud of myself. I'm bringing my suitcase because I figured that might be the easiest way to transport all of this stuff. Honestly, the fresh air feels so good, and it's making me a little bit less sleepy.
I'm still getting used to vlogging when people pass me, but I also don't want to have to like stop every time because I'm like, who cares? It's just a stranger. I'll never see them again. And even if I do, I won't remember. They'll probably remember me. They'll be like, there's that weird girl. But who cares? I'm starting to enter this age where I'm like, the things that make me happy, if you want to judge me for them, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Judge me. Giving the brows a quick bleach for tomorrow. Yes, I got all the goods. Now back to the pub. So I have made it back home. Hi, cutie. And I bought myself something. This is called an Opal, and it's basically a webcam that you can sit on top of your computer, and it's like 4K HD. Hi. And I'm about to open it up and take a look at it. Oh, I'm getting puppy cuddles. This is what the camera looks like. It's really heavy and it feels very nice quality. And then this is the lens. I'm not typically a very techie person. Like, I don't invest a lot of my own money in tech stuff. I only really invest when it's a business investment, which I do consider this a business investment, obviously. So it's literally 8 p.m. It's literally dinner time. I'm kind of hungry too, but all I want is this and watch more Dickinson. But I'm also making healthy dinner, like quinoa and stuff. But I am an adult, so who says that I can't have this first and then have a late night actual dinner? I need it. So here's the responsible part of the dinner. Hi, Olive. I got the colorful cauliflower. There's a lot of quinoa underneath and some white fish. I don't remember what kind of fish this is. And I'm gonna come back for you.